Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So since we're coming to the end of August, I mean how crazy, I wanted to do a back to school makeup look for you. It's super easy, really quick, pretty natural, I mean for me, and most of the products that I used are pretty affordable. There were a couple high-end things in there, but there are certainly dupes that you can find easily at any drugstore. So if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. So first I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics CC cream in the shade medium. This is like a super lightweight, it's kind of like a tinted moisturiser but with way more coverage, but you basically don't know that you're wearing it, so for school it would just be so perfect. I mean, it is quite dewy, so if you do have oily skin like me, you want to make sure that you set it in the T-zones. You can blend this out with your hands, but I just hate doing that, so I'm going to use my damp Real Technique sponge. Do not forget the ears and the neck. Another sip of my coffee. Alright, what next? I'm going to go in with my brows next. Now if you do have nicely shaped and kind of full brows already, then you can just completely skip this step and set them, but I'm just going to draw mine in first. So I thought I'd show you how to set your brows without having to use any expensive brow gels like my Anastasia one. All you need is one of these, which is like a kind of mascara wand slash spoolie, and you can get these at MAC or around any makeup counter. I reckon you can just take them for free. Now as long as you've got this, and then something that all of us girls seem to have is hairspray. So if you just spray that with the hairspray and just run that through your brow hairs, it works exactly the same. Like, you do not need to spend a ridiculous amount. I mean, you can get more affordable brow gels, don't get me wrong, but you might as well use something you already have in your house. So now we're going to move on to the eyes. I've already primed my lids with the concealer I used to carve out my brows, and also set it just with a nude coloured shadow. So the palette I'm going to use today is the L'Oreal Palette Nude in Rosé, which is this palette here, and it has so many colours, and being L'Oreal it's super affordable, so it's not going to cost you a bomb. And we're just going to go for a really easy kind of simple eye look, because I mean you're going back to school, you don't need anything too crazy. So with a super fluffy crease brush, I'm just going to go in with this colour here for my transition. You don't have to be too neat with it, just run it through the crease. And then I'm going to run this slightly darker shade into the crease as well. Then using this pink shimmery shade, I'm going to pop it on the lid. So I'm going to move straight onto the lashes and skip liner, because I know a lot of people tend to struggle with it, especially if you're a beginner in makeup, and like back to school looks, you don't really need liner, you can just do mascara. I'm just going to start by curling my lashes, and then I'll apply some of my L'Oreal Telescopic. So now I'm going to conceal and highlight my face using my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. Now, concealer isn't a necessary step. If you've got quite young skin and you don't tend to get dark circles, then just skip the concealer altogether. But for me personally, I just love the highlighted look, so I'm going to do it in all the high points of my face. And then again, use your Real Techniques damp sponge and blend all of that out. So make sure to set your concealer with a translucent powder. I'm going to use my Mercier, but that is kind of expensive. I know there are more affordable versions. I know the Soap and Glory Retouch powder that Makeup by Layla uses is really good, and I'm pretty sure Maybelline and Rimmel will do similar kind of powders as well. This will stop you from getting oily during the day, especially because this CC cream we used was quite dewy, has quite a dewy finish. If you do tend to get oily during the day at school, it might be a good idea to take something like blotting papers or just your face powder with you, just so you can top it up during the day. Now this is another step that you probably won't need to do if you have younger skin, but I'm going to contour using my NYX Wonder Stick in medium tan. So I'm just going to set that cream contour with a bronzer, and I'm going to take my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's a super natural colour on me, so it'd be perfect for a kind of back to school look. So now I'm just going to finish off the eyes and do the lower lash line. I'm just going to take the same colours that we put into the crease and then add a coat of mascara on the bottom lashes as well. And for a little pop in the inner corners, I'm just going to take the lightest shade in my L'Oreal palette. To make my eyes appear a little bit bigger, I'm going to take this NYX white eyeliner pencil and just run that on my waterline. Now to finish off the face, I'm going to apply a tiny bit of highlighter and blush just to tie the whole look together, but nothing too crazy because we do want to keep it pretty natural for a back to school look. Now for highlighter, you can actually just use shimmery eyeshadows. So I'm going to have a go with the lighter shade that we put in the inner corner and try that on the high points of my cheeks. But now for blush, I'm going to go in with my Milani powder blush in Romantic Rose. I love this colour, it's super nice. Milani blushes are really great if you can get your hands on them. I know that in the UK, I don't think you can get them, but if you do happen to go to the States, then make sure that you pick one up. You can get it in like any drugstore, like CVS, places like that. Now you're welcome to leave the look as it is now and just put a lip balm or a clear gloss on, but I am actually going to do my lips and I'm going to use Boldly Bare by MAC just to line them. I'm also going to take Gerard Cosmetics lipstick in Kimchi dough just to put in the centre of my lips and sort of blend it out. And lastly, I'm going to add my NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu over the top. And I'm just going to set my whole face using my MAC Fix Plus spray. So that's the end of this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!